Hi, welcome to Pivoted. In this example, we will see what is the biggest loophole of VLOOKUP, and I will also tell you how to fix that. So whenever we use VLOOKUP, we must have seen that the lookup array is just before the result array. For example, when we are using VLOOKUP here, lookup value will be this and table array is this. So it is actually seeing lookup value from this column and then matching it matching the record from this next column or maybe in the third or fourth column. So in other words, the lookup array should be before the result array. And what if we change that? For example, here we are supposed to find out rep name which is in this column with respect to rep id which is in this column. So can this happen? Can we get the result? Let's use that. So let's say lookup value will be this comma table array is this comma column index will be 1 of course and then exact match, and you can see there is an error coming out. Now to fix this challenge we will use match and index function. So let's start with match. Why we use match? Match is a function which gives you the position, the relative position of a given cell value from an array. So for example, this is the value, the lookup value that we are looking for, comma, the lookup array is this from which we want to know the position of it, comma, we want the exact match just like we lookup, enter. So we can see that 114 is in the third position, or let's say 115 is in the fourth position. Now this position is what matters for index. This is the row number that can be useful to find out which row you want from this particular array. And you can say that index is just opposite to match, but there is an extension of index function also which we are going to see in the next example. So let's start using index. So index, so array will be this from which we want to know the rep name, comma, row number. And as I said earlier, match function is the function which will give us the exact row number or the position of 115, relative to which it will show us the rep name with the help of index function. You can see column number is also in the square bracket, and which is optional, so we are not using that right now. So let's close it, and here is your answer. So let's say 114. So 114 we have Gil, and from this we can fix that even if you have lookup array just before result array, you can still get the answer. Now let's move on to our next example. And in this example, we have a table with sales representatives and their sales revenue from each region. Now we are supposed to find out the sales with respect to these two conditions. So let's start using index function here. So we'll start with by typing index. Array will be this complete table and then comma row number. For row number, we will use match function to look for, let's say, Gil in this particular array. This will give you the position of Gil in this particular array. So the position will be 3. So 3 will be the row number for index. So comma in exact match and close this. Again for column number we will use north with match function. So match, find out the position of north, comma, from which array? From this array, comma, exact match, comma, and then again one more comma, enter. So if we can find out Kivel, so Kivel belongs to this particular array, or this particular row and this particular column. So the intersection value is 699. So here is this your answer, 699. That's all for today. Thank you.